morning, everybody. Well, yeah, it's good morning for me. It is 20 past 11 on Sunday night going into Monday morning. You join me about to leave Fowler Welsh at Hilsea down in Portsmouth. I've just coupled up to my trailer, done all my checks, got my paperwork, it's all good to go. This trailer, I'm taking it from here down at Hilsea all the way up to our yard at Washington, where I'm going to drop it in the yard, swap it for an empty trailer, and then I'm going to head over to SCA at Prudder, park up just short of SCA Prudder, take my time off, and then I'll be getting reloaded to come back down for Croydon the next day. So it's saying it's like 6.5 hours drive from here. That's just driving, 340 miles. And this is the first vlog that I've done in the new unit that I've got, so the Scania S520 V8. So without further ado, we shall get this show on the road, I reckon. Oh, raw power. Right, he says. I don't know how good the footage is going to be for you, but just level the unit back off now after picking up that trailer, so just give it time to level itself out. There we go, we're all level, and we're good to go. We're off, we're on our jollies. Yeah, been parked up there since, well, not where you joined me, but I've been parked up there since 11 o'clock in the morning, and I've started work at 11 o'clock at night, so I've had a nice 12 hours off. It was raining for most of it though, a bit annoying, so I've not really had a chance to start getting some pride in this unit, but it'll come. I've got plenty of time. I need my body to fully wake up still. I'm still half asleep, I can tell. Hopefully you're actually able to pick up some of the noise of the unit, which does sound quite nice. I know we've got to go through a nice tunnel, so I will, when we get to that point, I'll open the windows, because she sounded quite nice going through there yesterday. Oh, right, it's this roundabout. Now the easiest way to do this one is like this. I actually wanted to take that first exit left, but just because of the angle of attack that you need to take it at, and this has got a low front bumper and the Kelsolite low bar on it, it's actually easier to attack it that way, because I haven't got that nose overhang that I did have in the R450, so it's easier just to go all the way around. Oh, I hope you're all good. I obviously you had a live video of me talking and showing you around this new unit, and this video will be uploaded at the end of the week, so you will have had another video in between, all being well. Right, we'll just take both lanes just to give myself a swing. Oh, doesn't she sound lovely? Lovely! So yes, you should have had another video in between. At the time of recording this, I haven't actually recorded that video yet, but it's one I'm going to do on my phone, so it's not too much of an issue. We are going to have to stop for fuel on the way. I've currently got 55% diesel in her, and this has got smaller fuel tanks than what that R450 had, so you can get about a day and a half's worth of driving out of these fuel tanks, whereas that R450 I could do 3 days worth of driving. So I've just got to keep an eye on the fuel a bit more. Obviously not forget that she needs refueling. But yes, other than that, I am absolutely loving it. Loving this vehicle massively. So comfy to drive. It's just effortless, it's smooth. All the extra cruise control features on it, it's just so helpful. But yes, extremely happy. So what we'll do now is we'll get on the whatever road it is, A3. We're going to go up towards London, towards the M25. I'm going to go clockwise round the M25, and more than I'm not too sure which way the sat nav's going to take us. We could either go up the M1, all the way up the M1 to the M18, come across the M18, join the A1 and go up that way, or it could take us a bit further around, which I doubt it will, and put us on the A1 or the M11. I've got a funny feeling. Let's just have a look. Yeah, we're going up the M1. Thought we would do because there's less roadwork. So let's get on with it. Let's start chewing some of this mileage up, and I shall speak to you again when we get to the tunnel. Okay, so here we are at the tunnel, and let's go through it and see what she sounds like. See if we can hear her. Shame, really. She does sound quite nice. She just she needs some straight through stacks up the back of her. That'll give us a lovely roar. Never mind, eh? Still happy. Still happy. She actually sounds quite nice when you're just like creeping along slowly. And I think it's probably like when we're doing this sort of speed, a lot of it is the like the wind that's taking the noise away. She'd probably sound quite nice if you were stood in that tunnel and I came past you, but never mind. So that's the hill descent holding me back now. It's keeping me at the speed going down the hill that I've told it to keep me at. So I'm not doing anything at all other than steering. And as it starts to level off and the speed starts to drop back down, should do it in a minute. It's released the brakes already, and now it's back on the accelerator. It's now on cruise control, keeping me at the speed I've told it to. So it's actually a really good system and it's really effortless. The adaptive cruise control is brilliant. Like if you're in like traffic or you're in town centre, it's the policeman in town centre, or you're in like a limited speed area, so like, I don't know, let's say the 50-mile-an-hour sections on the motorway where they're doing the roadworks. It's really good there because it will keep you that distance away from the vehicle in front. I don't recommend having it on if you're just driving along normally like this, because if you're, so say mine's set, the cruise control set to 56 mile an hour, so obviously I'm doing 56, and let's say there was a wagon up in front of me that was doing 50, 51, so you know, one of the vehicles that's restricted to that speed, it can't go any quicker. So let's say you're coming up behind it, and if you don't indicate quite a way back to move out into the other lane, so if you don't go for the overtake quite a distance away from it, and you basically start coming up behind it to the distance you normally would before you overtake it, the truck will have already slowing you down to the speed of that vehicle. So then when you pull out to overtake it, you're going from 50 miles an hour and it's got to accelerate itself back up to 56. So in that way it's not very helpful whatsoever. It's like I say, it does slow you right down to the speed of that vehicle. I mean, you could pull out a lot sooner so that it doesn't ever actually slow you down. But then, like on a road like this, you'd be holding traffic up for quite a distance before you actually start going past what you're going to overtake, if that makes sense. So carry on a bit further up the road. It's just gone midnight now. So carry on. Don't think you'll probably be seeing a lot of the footage at the moment because of obviously the fact it's dark. So I shall carry on and I shall see you further up the country.
Yeah. Here we go again. Hello from the other side. This hit that ice cold Michelle Piper, that white gold. This one's for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpiece. Yeah, she fine. Wonder when she'll be mine. She walk past, I press rewind to see that day one more time. I know when that hot light bling. When my world, I only call you when it's off. dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said, would you still love me the same? I think that I found myself a cheerleader. She's always right there when I need her. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. I just wanna look good for you, good for you. I just wanna look good for you, good for you. What do you mean? Your words cut deeper than a knife. You're so indecisive, what I'm saying. All we need is trying to catch the beat, make up your heart.
Well, that's the first bit of the journey nearly complete. I'm pretty much back at our yard now. I'm going to pull in the yard, I'm going to drop this trailer in the yard, stick some fuel in the unit, AdBlue fuel so that she's AdBlued up, give her a quick sprinkle with the pressure wash art, get rid of any of the dirt off it, and then I've got to go to Scania, pick up an empty trailer, and then make my way over to SCA in Prudhoe to obviously get loaded. And my understanding at the moment is that I'm getting loaded with it today so that I can start making the journey, therefore making it obviously shorter tomorrow, down to Croydon, I believe I'm going, without rechecking the text message. I'm not too sure, but that's the plan of attack. It is just gone 7:05 in the morning, so it's not too bad considering started work at 8, left probably about 8:20. That's not too bad of a journey at all really, for 300 and something odd miles. It's not bad going at all. So I will get this dropped in the yard, and then I'll get you to rejoin me when I'm leaving the yard and making my way towards Scania. Okie dokie, that's the trailer collected from Scania. We've got it on our back now. It's one of our Great North Air ambulance ones. So we got that on our back, and we've got AdBlue. We've got 70% of diesel, which is fine, and we had a quick wash. So we're now heading over to SCA at Prudhoe. There's a little bit of traffic, which is to be expected. I mean, it's 8 o'clock in the morning now, so we've got to go past the metro centre and the way everybody will be going to get into Newcastle for work, so I expect there to be a little bit of traffic. Oh, it's getting a bit warm in here now. I expect there to be a little bit of traffic, so not to worry. Current ETA at SCA is 8:45 in the morning. Hopefully I can get loaded straight away. I'd like to ideally be out of there by 11 o'clock at the latest, because that will be 12 hours. That will then give me an hour to get parked up, because I don't really want to be using a 15-hour day. I'm pretty sure this load, the Croydon load, doesn't have to be down there till 7 o'clock in the morning. I mean, I will check on my text messages once I've got to SCA and work it out, but if it's 7 o'clock in the morning, there's no point me trying to push on down there because that's like ample amount of time. I can park up and then start again at 11 and make my way down there. So anyhow, sun is out, so sunglasses are going on. I do apologise that you're only getting a dash cam style view today. Obviously I've not had a chance to put any other mounts up in the truck or look where to put any of the mounts, stuff like that. So you're just on the window suction. But at least you're getting footage and you're getting to see what's going on. So I shall carry on. It's saying it's going to take me 42 minutes. So I shall push on and see you a bit further up the road. Right, I thought I would show you this adaptive cruise control. So I've got my cruise control set at 50 miles an hour and the adaptive cruise control is turned on. It's telling me that the wagon in front is doing 40... what is he doing? Oh, there's a car jumped in between now. It's reading the car. The car's doing 47, 45, 44. So we've slowed right down. I'm not touching anything. It's reading the wagon now, 47 miles an hour on the wagon. So we've accelerated to 47. We're basically matching that wagon's speed. I've told it how far to stay away from it, and it will just match that wagon speed or whatever comes in between us. But if something comes in between, it will back off to keep the same distance. So it's actually quite handy when you're in something like this. It's a 50 mile an hour limit and you just want to stay where you are. You don't want to be accelerating and braking, so you just set the adaptive cruise control and it does the rest of the work for you. So obviously there's nothing in front that it's picking up, so I'm doing 50 mile an hour now because it's allowing me, but I want to come across to the right. So what will happen when I come across? Obviously it's going to pick up this Volkswagen Golf. Picked it up, but we're actually doing the same speed as it, so it's not done anything different whatsoever. It's just slowly letting us drop back away from it. Had that Golf have been going quite a bit slower, the truck would have braked for me. But I just thought I'd show you. It's a bit of a novelty system for me. I've never experienced it before, and I like it, I really do. Obviously, like I say, it only really works when you're in traffic or like restricted speed limit areas. It doesn't really work on the open motorway, so to speak, because it will brake or you've got to move over to overtake a lot sooner than what you want. So I shall carry on and we'll get ourselves up to SCA. Alright, there it goes. It's braked for me. I've not touched the brake pedal yet. Still not touched the brake pedal. Still not pressed anything. Still not done anything. There we go. It's brought itself to a stop. It's quite a good system, really. I did have my foot over the brake pedal, I hasten to add, for the whole of that. I thought I'd let the truck see what it could do, and that is very good. Very, very good, that system. Like, if for some unknown reason you hadn't have been paying attention, this truck stopped for me. I didn't have to. Obviously now I've got to because cruise control's off, so I'm driving. But if I wasn't paying attention, it would have brought the truck to a stop for me. So I'll carry on and I'll see you in a bit.